Male circumcision is commonly practiced worldwide, but have you ever thought about female circumcision? Toronto Star investigative journalist Michelle Henry got some answers for those questions.
FGM is an acronym for female genital mutilation, but it's also known as female genital cutting. So when a girl is young in certain countries, there are customs to cut her genitalia and sew it up to certain degrees so that when she gets married, her husband will know that she's still a virgin.
She mentioned that FGM is not happening here in Canada because it is against the law. However, some immigrants who are victims of this practice seek help from the Canadian health system. These women will find a doctor that could perform reverse FGM so that they will not get hurt whenever they had sexual intercourse.
It's quite a horrible thing to do to young girls, especially and to women.
Henry spoke to a surgeon who performs her infibulation, and he referred her to one of his patients.
I interviewed the woman, I got her whole story, but she said that she didn't want her name or her identity attached at all to the story.
She said that before you can publish a story in Toronto Star, you need to make sure that you are as accurate and credible as possible. And this story put Henry and her editors in a dilemma.
The public needs to know that this is going on with her personal privacy, and ultimately we came up with a compromise, which doesn't usually happen.
After talking with their editors, they agreed that because this is a sensitive issue, they will take the risk of using unnamed source.
The public could always say, well, why should I believe this anonymous person? Who is this person that's saying all these things? And so we don't like to use anonymous sources a lot of the time, but with this story, you know, I don't think it would have been possible to write the story or to publish the story using the name and the face of a victim.
Henry says that as a journalist, she always encounters ethical dilemmas in every story that she writes, but having a good understanding in every situation allows her to make the right choice. Jamila Polinario, Say News, Toronto.